time on the first video that we did, I think it took the internet by storm, basically, the $100 million watches. It was predominantly Richard Mille. So let me bring some context in case you guys have not seen part one. A while back, I did a video called $100 million watch collection, where I have showcased some of the rarest watches, including a ridiculous collection of Richard Mille.
So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
14 pieces to be exact, but that was up until Khalid decided to surprise us.
We just have this in.
With a 3 one-of-one Richard Mille, including an RM Sapphire, an RM Skull, and a China edition that was only seen on the hands of Jackie Chan. Also, the soundtrack may be familiar. You guys have asked me about it, so for old time's sake, I decided to use it for the intro of this video and link it for you guys in the description down below so you'd have access to it. But anyways, that's besides the point. Support me by subscribing, turning on the notification bell so you know first when that content drops. Enjoy the video. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. When was the last time I saw you?
2-3 months ago.
Why does it feel like 10 years or something?
We should meet quite often.
Definitely. It's a pleasure always to see you, Khalid, as you know. Honestly, every time I come here, there is always something amazing you want to show us. The first video that we did, it was predominantly Richard Mille. I thought maybe today, and this has been requested, we do part 2, but not focusing so much on Richard Mille. Because when you talk about the context of, all right, hyped watches, watches that retain value or go up in value, it's not just Richard Mille, Khalid. What do you think?
Well, all the brands, they have their iconic timepieces.
Sure.
Expensive watches, when you talk, Richard Mille doesn't have a cheap model, basically, or very affordable range.
Sure.
That's why more people know it as expensive brands.
Give us maybe an idea, 1 or 2 variations of what an entry-level Richard Mille would look like and what are the price points?
RM05, RM10, RM29, RM30, they are considered as entry-level
right.
Richard Milles, yeah. We have RM10 here. This is one of my most favorite. It's RM10 MBZ.
Okay.
MBZ stands for Mohammed bin Zayed.
Oh, really?
Okay, for the opening of the Yas in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
You can see the Formula 1 track.
On this piece.
On the dial of the watch.
That's very interesting.
And they are all numbered and it's limited to 200 pieces. This has been gifted to many end users. And
end users,
obviously,
okay.
This is the order from royal family because
Sure.
it's carrying the name. That's what I assume.
It's actually mentioned on the dial.
MBZ, yeah, it stands for Mohammed bin Zayed.
What would be the price point, Khalid, at your boutique today?
The
for
watch
this
used to price for $60,000
right.
at the time when it's released. Today, if you find one with the full set, with the box and the certificate, for sure not priced not less than $110,000.
Oh wow! Okay,
yes.
wow. And that was one of the entry level.
One
ones.
of the entry levels, yes.
Right.
Which are not as demanded as the RM11 or RM55, RM35.
Sure.
They are much more in demand.
On the same tray that you're on, I see a Patek. I think it's a 5980. Is it 5980?
Yes.
Yeah. Because there's 2 variations of this: factory and there's aftermarket.
See, the factory watches are quite obvious. The
right.
quality of the work, the way they set diamond, the
Sure.
technology they use, it's very easy to distinguish between them. So
Sure.
these ones are the factory diamonds. They
Okay.
make in 2 versions, a full baguette, remix of baguette and the round brilliant cut diamonds. Frankly speaking, I don't know what is the retail price of the
Sure, because they're not many made anyways.
It's not many made, and honestly, it's not important what's the retail price. It's
Sure.
a very demanded watches. We buy and sell based on the market value. The smaller version that you see, it's a discontinued model. It's a run-out model in 2019. This is no longer in production. The retail price of this is $310,000 US. That's the last known retail price
Sure.
for this model. No longer in production.
rubber variation before?
Well, there are all sorts of different colors you can get in the when you want the rubbers. Summer colors, you know,
Sure.
some more formal colors like black. That's what you see in the catalog
Sure.
of the
Yes,
AP.
you see the black
This
one.
is the concept.
Yeah.
It's not the latest version. This is the previous model, which has been discontinued. And this one is lap timer.
Yeah. This
Okay,
is,
it's limited to 221 pieces. It
Yeah.
has a beautiful movement, rather. You look at the watch.
this is interesting.
Look at
This
the
is very
movement
beautiful.
of this watch. It's insane, man.
This one comes with the pushers as well, right?
Yes. It's limited to 221 pieces. It has a carbon case.
Carbon case.
Yes.
That's
and
interesting.
The crowns and chronograph are in rose gold.
Yeah. It doesn't stand too tall either. It's nice.
This is the best ever AP I have seen in my life.
Okay.
This is a skeleton and moon face. Stainless steel. This watch has been discontinued.
Wow.
For me, this is a grand complication and it's a real watch.
This
AP
is the 39 mm.
Yes.
Ah, that's
AP
spot on,
doesn't
man.
make any more in 39 mm except,
Sure.
as far as I know, the ultra slim stainless steel and
Sure.
in rose gold version, and they are in forever waiting list in the boutique
Of
too.
course, absolutely.
It's not easy to get them.
This is the 15202 you have behind it, right? Which is the ultra thin blue dot.
When it comes to royal look, you cannot name this is the best or something else is the best.
Sure, okay.
It's all about what your money can buy.
You're right.
You know, they are all the best. It's very it's not very easy to decide whether to own this or that.
Sure.
If you can afford, you should have a collection of all the ranges. They are all beautiful. They're all investments. So there is a model called 15400 that was the previous version, and now they have 15500.
Right.
Not a lot of creativity, just the shape slightly changed.
Sure.
And the automatic, it's at above number 6. We used to see automatic, they removed this.
Right.
That's all. It's in the waiting list. I've kept few for you to
That's
see.
fantastic.
There's no waiting list in my boutique.
Yeah, I got you. That's so you get. Yeah, how many skeletons do you have there?
We are just showing 4.
Honestly, the time was not enough. Our conversation went on and we talked about so many watches, including an ultra-thin Royal Oak, a bubble Moser that I have honestly not seen before and somehow reminds me of the Corum bubble watch. I'll surely do a follow-up video reviewing this piece.
Basically, today, 3rd November, is a flag day. As residents of UAE, Emiratis, non-Emiratis, we all should be proud of.
Also, not to forget, this video was shot on the 3rd of November, which is the Flag Day in the UAE, a national occasion where the people of the UAE remember the efforts of the founders of their state, Sheikh Zayed and Sheikh Rashid, and their brothers who sacrificed everything for the sake of this nation. We congratulate the UAE on the Flag Day. I hope you guys also enjoyed watching this video, and do subscribe for more content on the way. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.